Good morning, everyone. It is officially 7:41 in the Golden Corner here on Sunny 107.9 WFBS and LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com. Want to welcome you all into a very earlier than anticipated radio show this morning. We've got a big day for you lined up here at the radio station here this morning. I believe this may work. We're going to go now and send it to Walhalla, South Carolina as we kick off the morning show here. I want to welcome all our listeners around the world. And also, too, if you're watching on letstalkoconysc.com. Rannie Bond is standing by in Walhalla, South Carolina. Good morning, Rannie.
Hey, good morning, Jeff. How are you?
I am living the dream this morning.
Hey, that's awesome. So, we're out here at the 3rd Annual Veterans 5K in Walhalla. I tell you what, it's shaping up to be a real good morning for a nice long run.
Well, we're excited to hear about all the fun things. Tell us a little bit about, now, this event's been going on, I believe, for the last 3 years. Is that correct?
That's correct, Jeff. This is the 3rd year that it's been put on. A couple of first responders here in the county, they decided they wanted to do something for our local veterans because, those are the ones that see us when we're in our biggest crisis. And they knew that there's a need to help folks. And really the biggest benefit of this is 100% of the money that's raised today will go to the Oconee County Veterans Council to help veterans in need.
Well, we're happy to be a part of all that wonderful fun there, and we're so glad to have you out there this morning. By the way, there is one thing I need you to do. So far, everything's working great, but can you potentially change the orientation from vertical to horizontal? Can you, because you're up and down? I'd like to see if we could get the whole full frame for you this morning. If you could turn your camera the other way.
So I'll let you go back at it, and I'll get trying to figure that out.
All right, sounds good. We'll take you off the air for a few moments, and we will continue. We need to go ahead and do our little house cleaning chores here. So here we go this morning. You ready? Live from the palatial studios of the Julian Davis Allstate Insurance Agency studio. Good morning. This is Sunny 107.9 WFBS LPFM Salem and LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com Seneca. That is the last time that you will get to hear me say LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com. As of Friday evening at 8 o'clock, we made the transition to start pulling things back. We are now full force with Sunny 107.9. I'll tell you a little bit all about that coming up here in just a few moments. Come on in. It's the weekend. It is here.
Won't you come on in?
Won't you come on in?
The weekend's fine.
The weekend's fine.
Perfect. There you go. All right, won't you come on in? We've got a great show lined up for you. Real quickly, I'm going to head it back out there, Randy. That is absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now we can see things.
All right.
So you're up there at the corner of, right now where you're at Walhalla there at the parking lot there next to, is it the Bantam Chef?
The first pole that's supposed to be on the corner of Brown Square. Yeah, the race is going to start here up here at the corner of Brown Square and Bantam Chef, and it's going to take off down Main Street and come right back.
Do they sing the national anthem right now? This is picturesque. This is beautiful.
Well, that's the Armed Forces melody, but you were close.
Okay, well, I'm listening in the background. This is actually, folks, for the first time, if you're watching on social media, this is the first time that we've initiated a broadcast like this in full HD. Live from Walhalla. This is absolutely awesome, and I'm so thankful that technology, when it works, it's a great thing. And also, too, we're simulcasting to the radio station as well at 107.9 WFBS. So if you want to see what we're seeing, the first runners are leaving now, I see.
Oh, they're just warming up. But I do have my my first runner interview.
Okay.
Step over here in front of the camera. There you go. All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and why you came down here today.
Yeah, so my name is Bill Garum, originally from Edison, New Jersey. Now I live in Maryland, and I'm down here in South Carolina visiting my family for the week. I'm here to honor those who gave their lives in service to our country today, Memorial Day weekend.
Awesome. So did you serve yourself?
I did. In fact, I served for 5 years in the United States Army. I'm a 2001 graduate of West Point, U.S. Military Academy.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your service. Thank you for being here today and helping the veterans of Oconee County.
Yes, sir.
Anything else you'd like to say about veterans organizations and the role they play in our lives as Americans?
Yeah, definitely. The veteran service organizations, the VSOs, play an important role in keeping our veterans community bonded and ensuring that our veterans get the benefits they've earned and deserved as a result of the service to our country.
Awesome. Well, I do appreciate you, and good luck on the run today. All right, Jeff, we'll throw it back to you for a moment. I'll go find another lucky volunteer to talk here with us.
All right, sounds good. I'll leave the camera screen up there because that's a beautiful picture this morning. Your race weather forecast as you get started. 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly in the afternoon today, otherwise partly sunny. High temperature reaching near 88 degrees. Coming up tonight, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Patchy fog around after the overnight hours. Otherwise partly cloudy, low around 65. And then for Sunday, a slight chance of showers, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms, patchy fog. Otherwise, mostly sunny, high near 88. Kind of that summertime pattern weather coming up. And then a 30% chance for Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 69. For Memorial Day, I hate to tell you, we do have a good chance of some showers and thunderstorms, mainly before 4 p.m. and thunderstorms after 5 p.m. Partly sunny, high near 85, and could be breezy coming up on Memorial Day. Calling for wind gusts as high as 22 miles per hour with the chance of rain Memorial Day about 60%. So that may or may not put a little dampered effect into your holiday plans. Currently right now from a sunny 107.9 WFBS and WFBSFM.com, it is 67 degrees right now. We are with Rannie Bond, who is live up in Walhalla, South Carolina, and we're glad to have you on our social media streams. Let's send it back now to Walhalla, and Rannie's got another guest this morning.
All right, Jeff, we're back. I'm here with Jim. He's going to step a little. Larry. Oh, I'm sorry, Larry. Come just a little bit closer. This is Larry. He's got a few words he wants to share about the OCVC and some of the other veteran service organizations here in Oconee County, and why today in this race is particularly special to our veterans. So, Larry, go ahead.
Good morning. So, the Oconee County Veterans Council is a membership or a group from about 8 different veterans communities. Veterans of Foreign Wars, American Legion, Fleet Reserve Association, Purple Heart, Combat Infantry, and there's others that I'm probably missing. The county is putting on this to raise money to go into our general fund, the Oconee County Veterans Council General Fund, so that when we have a veteran come to us and say, hey, I'm homeless, or I'm behind on my rent, or my utilities, or whatever, we have some money that we can go and help them. We have criteria for meeting what we can do, and we basically donate $1,000 a year to a veteran.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And then we try to also give them some instruction or training on what's going to help them get out of the situation they're in.
All right.
So it's a beautiful day. We're here to support the veterans, and we're here to promote the veterans groups because we're losing too many members, and it's hard to keep the organizations going without the membership.
So could you tell me a little bit about the veterans organizations? You're part of the Fleet Reserve
Association.
What do they do here in Oconee County?
So Fleet Reserve comprises of the sea services, the Navy, the Coast Guard, and the Marine Corps. It used to be just the enlisted side, but last year we changed our bylaws, so now we can also have officers.
Oh, wow.
Because we were losing too many people that could have been eligible. So we changed our bylaws. So we're the sea services, and we're here to help veterans of the sea services, basically.
All right.
We also, one of our community projects is we help with the fishing rodeo at the Piedmont Tree Farm every year. We donate to the backpacks for the kids in Oconee County and Pickens County. and anything else that we're asking to do.
Wow, that's great. And it takes a community to raise our children, and it's real important. That backpack program with the schools, I tell you what, that's one program that I don't think could ever be outdone, and we really do appreciate every organization in the county donating to the backpack program for sure.
Brag about one thing. We also do an annual essay contest nationwide, but it starts at the local posts. So 7th grade through 12th grade, they compete against their grade levels, and then we pick a winner for each grade level for this area, and an overall winner for our post. And then our winners go up against the region, and we belong to the Southeast region, which comprises of Alabama, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina. One other.
Right.
Anyway, so we had our 7th grader this year won the Southeast region, who then went on to the competition for the national, and she got 3rd place nationally.
Oh, wow.
So
that's something to really brag about our young people in Oconee County. I know that the oratorial contest that the American Legion has had some national recognition this year too. So you could really say that veterans and teachers in Oconee County are doing their part to make great citizens, and I think that's
and to help promote the program.
Yes, sir. That's great. Well, it looks like things are getting started, so I'm gonna let you get over and do your part. Thank you very much, Larry, for what you're doing, and look forward to talking to you some more today.
Yep, thank you, man.
Yes, sir. All right, Jeff, back to you, buddy.
All right, Randy, thank you very much. We were taking a call off the air, and Randy, if you're listening real quickly before we go back, I just wanted to let you know that there's a bunch of folks this morning extremely happy to have this kind of coverage because of this event that's kind of never been publicized as is being publicized this morning, and there's a lot of folks that wanted to say thank you. All right, Randy's off the mic real quick. What we will do is, in the meantime, 7:53 this morning. Good morning. You got your coffee? Do you have your cup of coffee? Here, look. Let me show you the coffee. I've got my cup ready to go. Here it is. Let's flip the cameras back. There's the coffee this morning. I'm going to take a drink together. You ready? Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do a cup of coffee. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Oh my God, it's good coffee this morning. It is Memorial Day weekend. We are playing the greatest hits for you. I think we're going to do a little Delbert McClinton now. We're going to crank up the time music machine this morning with the best in music for you and everyone across the Carolinas and around the world. And good morning to the folks listening to us on Let'sTalkOConeySC.com and right here on Sunny 107.9, 6 away before 8.
Giving it up for your love, everything. Giving it up for your love right now. Giving it up for your love, I said everything. Giving it up for your love right now, right now. My heart is aching for you, I can't stand it. I need your loving and my soul is mad. I'm giving it up for your love, everything. I'm giving
Oh, the legendary sounds, Mr. Delbert McClellan, giving it up for your love. I said everything. 1981. Tiffany, good morning to you. Good to see you yesterday. Tiffany from the Time Drive-In, that is Stilio's lovely wife. We had lunch down there yesterday, and the chicken fingers were outstanding. Right now, let's send it back up to Walhalla, South Carolina. Very own Rannie Bond broadcasting live from downtown Walhalla. Good morning again, Rannie.
Hey, good morning, Jeff. I got here with Chief Brock from Crossroads Fire Station. He wanted to give a small shout out to everybody out in Crossroads and talk about the event a little bit. So go ahead.
All right, so like you said, my name is Bruce Brock. I'm the chief currently at Crossroads Fire Department. We're here to support this event, participate in this event. I think this is the third time they've had it. This is my second time doing it. Look forward to this every year. It's such an awesome event to come out here. And as a matter of fact, we presented to the fire department. The fire department thought it was important enough to raise money for veterans here in our county that we decided to sponsor. So our signs out here, we're proud to be a sponsor of this event because we feel that strongly about it. I mean, and all the money that comes and stays here, our veterans that, you know, deserve it. Being retired law enforcement and being in the fire service since 1985, I understand the needs out here. So it's a very important thing, and I just love supporting it.
All right, so you can win this race today?
Yes, sir, I'm not. I'll probably be at the end, but, you know, I'm here. I'm
Hey, but you're winning here.
That's right.
All right.
Randy Bond, I want you to ask Chief Brock real quickly, how about Donnie Big and White? Is he going to run today? Ask him, is Donnie Big and White going to run?
Listeners want to know, is Donnie Big and White going to be out here running today?
I should have got Donnie out here with me. What I should have done, but I don't think Donnie's going to be out here with me today.
All right. There you go. He's manning the station, apparently, down by Dunkin' Donuts here. So, all right. Well, hey, thanks so much, and good luck out there. All right.
I had to have a little bit of fun there because Donnie is a part of the Crossroads Fire Department. Of course, Donnie's done a lot of broadcasts with me throughout the year. So,
Jeff, I got one more interview coming up. Go ahead.
Sure.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right. Everybody in Oconee knows this guy. Come just a little bit closer. Introduce yourself.
My name's Scott Smith, or everybody knows me as Smitty.
All right. So, tell us about today. What's going on?
So about 3 years ago, my partner Scott Long and I were kind of having a conversation about trying to fill a need in Oconee County as far as veteran support goes. We have a great VA office in the county. The OCBC, the Oconee County Veterans Council, does a lot of great work for them, but we felt we needed to help support that and supplement that. I'm retired Air Force now, so I feel like I still want to serve, but I can't in the military, so this is my way to still serve. So that's what we're kind of doing.
Awesome. So you're a big part of this.
Yeah,
one of the founders of this event, and we'll let the mayor get out of the camera frame there. All right. But how many sponsors do you have this year?
So today we're over 30 sponsors.
Wow.
I don't know the exact number, but we put signs out this morning. I know we were over 30.
All right. And how many participants do you think you're going to have today?
So we're hoping to have, last night we had about 75 pre-registrations, and we've had a group of people come in this morning to register the day of. So we're hoping it's going to be over 100, 150 in that range.
Wow. I tell you what, in a small community like Oconee County, when you can get 100 people out to do anything, you've achieved something.
Especially on Memorial Day weekend with graduation ceremonies going on. I'm very proud to see the group that came out today.
Right. Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to speak about or talk about?
Yes, there is. For me, this race, last race, we really tried to start bringing light to what's known as the 22. Typically right now, they're statistically saying that about 22 veterans a day are committing suicide. So we honored veterans from each branch of the service last year who have been lost to the 22. This year, we're honoring a local veteran who has been lost to the 22, and we want to bring light to his situation. Remember him because he's not gone; he's still with us, and we want to make sure that everybody remembers his name.
Right. What was his name?
His name is Daniel Swain.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So definitely want to have all our listeners remember him today. And Memorial Day is the right time to do something like this. It really is. So I see firefighters coming with packs on. They're going to run with those on?
They're going to do what they can do with those. I'm proud that our young firefighters are going to come out and show out and show support for us.
Awesome. Well, I sure do appreciate you and appreciate y'all hosting this event. And if there's anything that LTO can do to support you guys in the future, please let us know.
Helping us bring light to this.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, Jeff, I've got one more interview here real quick. If you're
Okay.
ready.
What do you have a time stamp that they're going to start running?
8:05 is when they're supposed to line up.
Okay.
All right. And here's our next interview. Look who this is. Knowledge is power.
Have her step up to the camera, Randy.
Just a little bit further. There we go. All right. So this is India Lancaster, candidate for District 2 here in Oconee County. She's come out to support the veterans this morning. Want to say hello?
Good morning, Oconee. This is a great event. It's a privilege to be here. Thanks to all the 7,000 plus veterans that call Oconee County home. Over 2,000 are disabled, but this is a great way to come out and give thanks to those that have sacrificed for our country. The music is great. We were listening to some patriotic, and now we're starting to crank it up. We got people dancing in the streets. We're going to start walking, running, make it to the finish line.
There you go.
So we got flags. They've got all kinds of flags for sale at flagpoles. It's great.
So speaking of making it to the finish line, well, 10 days early voting starts next week.
Early voting opens up Tuesday morning, and I just knocked and got my 2 first official votes. And I knocked the door. They came to the door. They said, "We've already voted for you." And I said, "What do you mean?" They said, "We do early voting. We do mail-in voting." And so it was great. I hugged them and thanked them, and I'm ready to finish strong. So, yeah, 18 days, and early voting opens up Tuesday morning at the Pine Street office, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. Then we'll take Monday off, June 10th, and June 11th is the final day to choose who you want to represent you for the next 2 and 4 years, from Congress to your coroner. So make sure you come out and vote, make sure your voice is heard.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Thank you very much. It looks like everything's getting ready to get started. So are you running today?
No, I'm actually on my way to see my grandkids in Tennessee.
All
I
right.
haven't seen them right now, so I'm excited to spend this Memorial weekend with Lincoln and Landon in Tennessee. I'm on my way.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the opportunity to stop down here and shake hands with some veterans and first responders that are out here doing all of this for their community. Thank you very much, India.
Bye.
Bye now. Travel safe.
All right, Randy, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come back here and bring it to the studio unless you've got another interview.
Not yet. I'll let you know. I'm going to have more as time goes on, though, for sure.
All right, we're going to at least get about a song in. I want to catch them when they start taking off and running, so we're going to be monitoring the feed behind the scenes here. And if you need me, you can actually text message me direct, and I can respond to you that way. All right, Randy, thank you, buddy.
Yeah. See you in a little bit.
Okay, very good. Rannie Bond live from Walhalla, South Carolina. A picturesque morning for a 5K helping the veterans. Jazzy Jeff here in the Julian Davis Allstate Insurance Agency studio at Madison Point, and 4 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. I guess it's time to tell you who we are. Good morning, Sunny 107.9 is WFBS FM LP Salem and WFBSFM.com. As you heard me mentioned earlier, yeah, there is no more Lake Kiwi Radio Online. As of the other day, it finally, we have retired Lake Kiwi Radio Online so we could focus full force on Sunny 107.9. So, hey, won't you come on in?
Come on in. Won't you come on in? The weekend's fine. The weekend's fine.
And it's extra fine this Memorial Day weekend. Just remember to be careful if you're going to be on Lake Kiwi. At 2:30 yesterday, it was nice. It was pleasant. And then by 4:30, it looked like a parking lot like Interstate 85. So be careful on the lakes this weekend. We'll have another check of the weather forecast coming up. We've got some great music for you and all of your friends this morning. All you got to do is stream it online at WFBSFM.com or over the air at 107.9 WFBS. We'll check back in with Rannie Bond coming up here in about 3 to 5 minutes. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a little music this morning. Some of that feel-good stuff to make you feel good. Oh, we got a little Jay Giles band this morning. Going to be cruising for love at 6 minutes after 8 with Jazzy Jeff and the cast of characters.
gonna find me some loving tonight. I'm a love machine. Oh yes, I am. Yes, I'm a love machine. That's what I am. To turn me on, just come a little closer. I'm a typical man, I do what you wanna. Baby, don't you know what I need? Wanna be your love machine, yeah. Kisses by the dozen. Girl, I wanna be your love machine. Your love I'm gonna win. I got perpetual motion movement. High speed gears and I won't cause a sin. The nicest thing you've ever seen. I wanna be your love machine and I'm brand new. Ha. I wanna be your love machine. I'm guaranteed to love you. Yeah. Girl, I work morning, noon, and night. That's right, and I'm designed to keep my love tight. Girl, I wanna be your love machine. Just turn me on.
It's the Occasions there from 1968. Now, they were responsible for another tune called I'm a Girl Watcher. Do you remember that? Or, as some folks call it, I'm a Squirrel Watcher. I know that Rannie Bond is in Walhalla, South Carolina right now, live picture, as they're getting ready to start the Memorial Day 5K race. And I believe that in the previous interviews we heard that this is the third annual event to help the veterans. And, you know, of course, we all want to try to help our veterans here in Oconee County. Good morning, Miss Linda Cawthorn. I don't know where you're listening to the show from today, but good morning to you. Maybe you're down at the beach. Emily checks in this morning and says, hey, Jeff Bryant, play God Bless the USA. We are leaving tomorrow for vacation. You know what? It is Memorial Day weekend, and I know that you'll hear this song over and over. I'll get it on for you coming up in just a few minutes. Give us a little bit of time. Rannie Bond, are you standing by right now, my friend? Nope. Rannie Bond is not. Yeah, he is. He's there. He's moving the camera around. He's walking with the camera. This is live radio. If you can turn your radio on and see this. All right. Mayor Tim Hall is coming up to the microphone right now to say a few words, and we will send it directly now to Walhalla, South Carolina.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sylvia Myers. I'm with the city of Walhalla, and our mayor, Tim Hall, is here, and we have the honor and the privilege of welcoming you to our great city. We are so. I keep backing up. We want to welcome you to the third annual 5K Memorial Run. Such a great event, such a great benefit for our veterans here in Oconee County, and we are so thankful to all the hard work that was done to put this event together. We're so thankful to all of you to come out and support this great work. Letting them get past. All right. We would love to encourage you to come back to Walhalla after this holiday weekend. Enjoy some of the events we've got coming up. Next Saturday, we'll have a Green Way ribbon cutting over on South Broad. July 3rd, we'll have our Independence Fest and some fireworks, so come on out and enjoy that. And then later on in the summer, August 31st, come out and enjoy our inaugural Jeep Fest. But finally, before I hand it over to our mayor, I would just love to say thank you to everyone who we are honoring this week. Everyone who puts on a uniform is displaying a love for others. In John 15, it tells us that there is no greater love than someone who would lay down his or her life for another. And so that uniform represents the love. And we are just eternally grateful to each and every one of you who do that for us. So, Mr. Mayor.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Walhalla, the main street to the mountains and the Garden of the Gods. It's a beautiful day for on this Memorial Day weekend. I thank you all for being here. I thank the Golden Corners Veteran Supports Group for having this event here. You're running for a great cause. I would like to invite you to, if you, after the race, if you have time, we have some great restaurants and shops in Walhalla. We have the Performing Arts Center right 1 block away. So if you have an opportunity today or come back anytime, you are always invited to Walhalla. We also have Stump House Mountain Tunnel. It's 30 miles of bike trails, a beautiful waterfall, and an amazing tunnel up there. So if you get a chance to go up there, you really enjoy it. I want to also end this with saying this is a very important weekend. Memorial Day represents those who have paid the ultimate price for service to their country. And as we look at that, I would encourage everyone to look at the principles and reflect on the principles for which they died for. Because we are the United States, we're a strong nation, and we're unique in the world. Thank you all very much. I hope you all have a great race, and look forward to seeing you back in Walhalla again.
Hey, Mayor.
Thank you.
Memorial Day service, 12 noon at the Performing Center.
I'll be there Monday.
Tell everybody about it.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's at the Performing Arts Center at noon on Monday. There's a Memorial Day service put on by the Oconee Veterans. Yeah. All right. Veterans Affairs Office, and be sure and be there. Thank you.
All right, we just heard from Mayor Tim Hall from the city of Walhalla as things are getting underway. Rannie, it's a beautiful, that shot right there is absolutely beautiful this morning.
All right, looks like we're fixing to pray, Jeff.
All right, very good. We're standing by.
It's quite an honor to be here this weekend. To honor all our war people who served. This year's the 80th anniversary of D-Day. And I've had the great privilege of being on some of the vessels of World War II, submarines and airplanes, an aircraft carrier. And I've seen nursing homes at D-Day, in the landing, jumping out of those boats, and then in the Battle of the Bulge. And there's a lady that just laid to rest. 103 years old, was a cook in World War II. In World War II, not discounting all the other wars, 16 million women and men volunteered their services. There's less than 200,000 left. So we got to pray for them, for all our war day. And all the people are still fighting for our country. It's a great privilege. I never served myself. They would not be in. I want to bless you, all the people today. Have a good walk. Honor our war day. The Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen.
So the first thing we'd like to do, thank you for the prayer. Thank you to the mayor. City administrator, that's the word. Not real good at this, as you can tell. Wanted to first off, real quick, if you have helped us put this event together, would you just stick your hand up in the air? All the CERT team, you guys made this happen. Thank you so much. And not to mention all of our folks from OCDC that have came out. Next thing we want to do real quick is if you are a veteran or you are currently serving, would you put your hand up, please? Thank you all. All right, if everybody will turn and face the flag, we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
To the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so I'm going to share a couple things with you. The first thing I want to talk about is the gentleman that's on the front of the paper here. This is Colonel Ben Scarden, a 1938 Clemson graduate, or Clemson University graduate, World War II POW, recipient of 2 Silver Stars and survival of the Bataan Death March. He walks the Bataan Memorial Death March at White Sands Missile Range, New Mexico, for the 12th time at the age of 101. And I know what all of you are thinking. You're thinking, wow, yeah, if he can do it, I should be able to do it. But gosh, Scott, I didn't have as long to train as he did. With that in mind, so I want to tell you a little bit about the Bataan Death March right quick. The Bataan Death March began April 9th, 1942, when about 75,000 Filipino and U.S. soldiers who were surrendered to Japanese forces. The 50 to 80-mile march was characterized by wide-ranging physical abuse and murder, and resulted in very high fatalities inflicted upon prisoners and civilians alike by the Japanese army. Somewhere between 5,000 and 11,000 did not survive. Those that did were rewarded with years of horrors in Japanese prison camps until they were either rescued or died.
Thank you. So last year, for those of you who were with us, if you all can remember the program that we did that recognized the 22. Okay? For those of you who don't know what the 22 is, statistically right now, they're looking at about 22 veterans a day, every single day, committing suicide. And we're trying to bring awareness to that. Last year, we wore banners on our backs, the folks who are going to be carrying the silent vigil in regards to a member from each branch of the military and their story and the fact that they became part of the 22. This year, we're going to recognize a local veteran who succumbed to his demons and actually became one of the 22. And if you'll give me just a minute, I'd like to read a little bit about his story. His name is Tech Sergeant Daniel R. Swaney, 30, U.S. Air Force. He was born in Georgia, July 25th, 1984. He succumbed to his demons on May 7th, 2015. Swaney was a flight engineer with the 55th Fighter Squadron and 721st Aircraft Maintenance Squadron. He then joined the 66th Rescue Squadron and deployed to Korea, Africa, and Afghanistan for operations Enduring Freedom and Freedom Sentinel as part of a combat search and rescue team. Sergeant Swaney helped locate many lost, missing, and wounded service members from the battlefield and return them home to safety. Fly high, airmen, till Valhalla. You'll see today that the folks who are carrying the silent vigil will be wearing banners on their backs as well, and this will all be in regards to Tech Sergeant Swaney and in honor of Tech Sergeant Swaney. If you get a chance, stop one of them. Stop one of us who are wearing that banner and take a look. Remember him. Talk and say his name out loud. We got to keep these people alive. Okay? Thank you.
So he talked about our 22. I'm actually going to talk about a local hero. Grady Lee Norris is on the memorial wall up here. He was born in March 3rd of 1929, and he died July 27th in 1970. He was a lifer in the service. He was 41 years old when he died, and he died in Vietnam. However, Sergeant First Class Grady Norris, United States Army, was awarded the Silver Star for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity. That's it. I got it. In connection with military operations against the enemy in Korea, while serving with Company I, 38th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Infantry Division on 24 December of 1951. So this guy was a lifer. He was there for the long haul. And, you know, if a guy like that can pass in service, I can't imagine what some of these younger guys that got out there and did. Oconee County has a proud heritage of men and women willing to sacrifice their lives for the freedom of our great country. There is no doubt in my mind that the homegrown veterans we shared with you ran, walked, laughed, smiled, and cried, and even died so we could be here today. Now we have the opportunity to celebrate our freedom through their sacrifice. As you run, walk, laugh, smile, cry, and maybe even feel like you're dying, remember that the fallen soldiers, sailors, Marines, airmen, and Coast Guard did all of these things just like we do. It is our job today to never let anyone forget the price they paid for our freedom. You're going to see motorcycles on the route. Just remember, when that revving goes bikes up, it's kind of close to what some of those bombs or rounds flying over their heads for those boys may have sounded like. If you would, all rise and face the flag for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Woo!
So, just to let everybody know, as you come across the finish line, the coins are going to be handed out to you then. And we need to move to the start line so we can get running. Everybody head towards the start line.
Race forward!
826, Rannie Bond is still live from Walhalla, South Carolina. Jazzy Jeff in the studios here at Sunny 107.9 WFBS and Lake Kiwi Radio Online. So thankful and happy to have you join us in on this Saturday morning. I tell you, listening to and watching the video, if you're watching singing the national anthem, sure was something. And what a great day. Rannie is moving the camera now as we speak back towards Brown Square there. Good crowd turnout. Randy, are you going to participate this morning in the running?
I've done all the running I wanted to when I was in the Navy. The only thing I'm running now is my mouth.
And you're doing a fine job. Good job this morning, by the way. We're trying new technology in here that has never been used before, and it is working performingly awesome this morning. It's, I guess, from a show standpoint and a radio station, it is great now that we can utilize technologies to go instantly live to be a part of the community, and the community can be a part of this event. I mean, this is great for the veterans and all the stuff that happens. And we're busy this time. We got graduations right now going on across the county as well. Today is graduation day for all the county high schools in Oconee County. Oh, Thunderstruck. I love it. Nice picture of the Oconee County Courthouse in the background, and of course the Bantam Chef with the rooster. Randy, before they get started, coming up tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, you've got some interviews that you sit down with and talk to a few folks this week. Getting ready to start the race here. It's the Memorial Day 5K.
I don't know if this is war paint they're wearing or sunscreen.
Well, you've got a perfect location to watch as they run by. Broadcasting live over the air at Sunny 107.9 WFBS, WFBSFM.com.
Here we go.
And here we go.
Ready? Here we go.
Oh, this is awesome. Well, Randy, it looks like they're off to the races, my friend.
All right, Jeff, there they go.
They are off to the races, and the Memorial Day 5K in Walhalla is underway. I want to say, Randy, a wonderful job this morning you did. Everything looked absolutely beautiful, and, it's like we were right there with you with all the action of this wonderful event.
All right, Jeff. Well, I'll let you get back to your regular programming, and maybe we'll check in about 45 minutes and see who crosses the finish line first.
All right, I'll keep the link up in the bottom corner and watch for you there. So we'll check back in with you here shortly, Randy.
All right. Hey, thanks everybody for listening and supporting the veterans this morning. Thanks so much.
All right, appreciate that. We're going to leave now, head it back here to the studio. It's 8:31 here on 107.9 WFBS, LakeKiwiRadioOnline.com, and it is Memorial Day weekend. And since we've had all of the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance, I just kind of felt, and I go along with what Emily said, this is Memorial Day weekend, and this is the time that we remember. We won't forget the men who died and gave us that right as they stand up next to and defend her still today. So let's do one from the classics of the category here. And I'm going to do the new version. This is the actual new version that was released just about 3 years ago, as Lee Greenwood and U.S. soldiers released new version of God Bless the USA this morning as we take a look and remember all of the fallen on Memorial Day.
The things were gone. I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota
to the hills of Tennessee.
Across the plains of Texas, oh, from sea to shining sea.
From Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I'd rather stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt of this land. God bless the USA. God bless this country, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless, please bless the
Lee Greenwood, along with some friends from the U.S. Soldiers, new release of the God Bless the USA 3 years ago. That was sang, of course, on Fox News about 3 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 8:35. Happy Saturday morning. A little overcast out there as we get you checked back in with the weather forecast. If you're going to be on the lakes, remember, be careful today. Got a chance of a shower or thunderstorm mainly after 4 p.m. Partly sunny today, high near 88. Coming up tonight, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, patchy fog. Otherwise, partly cloudy, low around 65 with a chance of a thunderstorm coming up tonight. Sunday, a slight chance of a shower, and then showers and thunderstorms after 11 a.m., patchy fog, and 30% chance coming up, high near 88. And then for Sunday night, 30% chance, partly cloudy, low 69. And then starting Memorial Day for Monday, showers and thunderstorms likely. Afternoon and evening, partly sunny with high near 85. And the chance of rain about 60%. One thing in the weather forecast that they're calling for that kind of interesting is going to be breezy coming up for Memorial Day with wind gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. So that's the way the weather forecast is shaping up. It is May the 25th, 2024. This is Sunny 107.9. It's the greatest hits with Jazzy Jeff. And we're going to come right back on the other side with another mess of tunes for you. We've got the birthdays and so much more still to come. Don't go anywhere. If you do, you're going to miss a lot of good stuff this morning right here on the radio and online, and also, too, on our social media links as we're streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and all of those links are available at our website at WFBSFM.com. We're coming right back. Stay with us as the greatest hits roll on this Saturday morning. This community announcement brought to you by Sunny 107.9 WFBS. Welcome to the charming town of Salem, a proud supporter of our community and culture. Nestled in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains, Salem offers a warm and inviting atmosphere for residents and visitors alike. Salem is known for its vibrant community events, its beautiful scenery, and rich local history. From family-friendly festivals to outdoor adventures, there's always something special happening in Salem. We invite you to explore all that Salem has to offer. Enjoy scenic trails, parks for hiking, biking, and picnicking, also local shops and restaurants, and participating community events that bring friends and neighbors together. Thank you for the town of Salem for your unwavering support of Sunny 107.9 WFBS. Together, we're committed to fostering a strong, connected community. Stay tuned to Sunny 107.9 for more community updates, or visit WFBSFM.com for the latest news and events happening in Salem. Celebrate community, celebrate local, and experience the best of Salem, South.